Go. Oh! As you can see, Blaine's practicing for the circus. He's getting really good. At least we're finding new talents during this lockdown shelter in place. Welcome. It is our third day today, so we're going to get right to it. Hope everybody's doing well. Now for our warm-up, we're going to do 2 rounds. We got one new exercise for our warm-up. So the first one, inchworms, which we've done plenty of times. We know this by now. Inchworms, remember, target area, everything in back, our hamstrings. Blaine's going to go ahead, reach down towards his feet, and he's going to walk all the way out. And then as soon as he's in this flat plank position, he's going to walk his hands all the way back to his feet, trying to keep his legs nice and straight and stiff because he wants to feel it stretch in the back end of his legs. So we're going to do that 10 times for our inchworms. And then we're going to go to knockouts, which is very similar to a warm-up we've done in the past called dive bombers, but we're not going to go all the way down and up into that bottom push-up position. So Blaine is going to go ahead, almost be like in this downward dog position, and all he's going to do is think pushing, pressing down into the floor and right back up, warming everything up in his shoulders, just like this. So you're going to do 10 of these knockouts. We're going to call these 10. So you got 10 inchworms, 10 knockouts for 2 rounds for our warm-up today. Then we're going to go right into the workout. Now, this is the same workout we did in week 1. The reason why we keep putting some of these workouts in that we've done is so you guys can measure and see how far along you've come, if it was easier, if it was harder, if all those Easter eggs this past weekend have kind of caught up to you. So, if you guys have not been tracking, kind of track some of these workouts and see how you've been doing. So, it's going to be 4 rounds today for our workout, not for time, just 4 rounds with a 60 seconds rest after each round. 4 rounds, we're going to start with single leg RDL. So, with this single leg RDL, you're going to go ahead and reach your opposite hand to your opposite foot. Reaching just like that. And the whole time, you're going to balance on this one foot and coming right back up. So that's 1. Blaine's going to go ahead and give me another one. Just like that. 2. Keep going, Blaine. When you do this, you want to feel it in the backs of your hamstrings. Hamstring is the isolated muscle we want to use. And you also are going to feel a burn in the arch of your foot. This is working the bottoms of your feet, your calves, your whole leg, your core, your midsection. Everything's working when we're doing this exercise. So our single leg RDL is going to be 15 reps on each side. Then we're going to go into our back widows. We have 15 back widows. Everything on the upper back is going to be working on this. Our shoulder girdle. All those muscles between our shoulder blades, our posterior deltoid. So Blaine is going to be here. He's digging his elbows into the floor, and he's squeezing everything in the back of his muscles, everything in his back area. Squeeze as tight as you can, almost like you're doing a row. Coming in, digging those elbows in, just like that. We're going to do 15 of these back widows. Then you can go ahead and stay on the floor. We're going to do dead bugs, 30 alternating. So that means we're going to do 1 on one side and then switch to the other side. We're going to do a total of 30. So Blaine's going to have both of his hands up, legs at a 90-degree angle, and he's going to drop his opposite leg and his opposite hand just like that. That's very important. And squeezing the midsection up at the top, just like so. Now when you do this, make sure I can't put my hand underneath his back. I want it to be flat and flush to the floor. That's how we do our dead bugs. Awesome, thanks Blaine. Now, we're going to go, after we've done our 30 alternating dead bugs, we're going to go into 15 shoulder slides. Now with these shoulder slides, you can do this on your hardwood floor, you can do this in your tile floor in your kitchen, whatever surface you have to slide on. So you're going to go ahead and put a towel down on the floor, and you're going to go ahead and push like a push-up all the way through the floor and glide or slide that towel all the way out. So you're pushing away and then pulling back, using these lats, using your rhomboids, using all the muscles around your scapulas to pull back, and then you're using your pushing muscles, your triceps, a little bit of your deltoids to push away from you. That's our goal for these shoulder slides. Awesome, thank you, Blaine. Don't forget, after each round, you're going to rest 60 seconds, and we're doing this for 4 rounds. As soon as we're done with our workout, we're going to go to our cool down. All stretches we've done before. So our first one is going to be called couch stretch. The reason they call this couch stretch is, guess what? You can do it in the comfort of your own home on your couch. So say this is our couch. Blaine going to go ahead and put his foot up there. We're going to do 2 minutes each side of this couch stretch. Don't forget, couch stretch, our target area is our quadricep muscles, our legs, our hip flexors, everything from here to here. If you do not feel it in this position, what you can do is you can reach this arm over just like this. Elongate these muscles to feel it. We're going to go 2 minutes on each side for this couch stretch. Then we're going to go ahead and do pigeon stretch. I had a lot of pigeon stretch this week. Remember, you can go at a 90-degree angle, getting that IT band and the glutes. And we're going to go ahead and roll over. And you can choose to sit up nice and tall, or you can choose to go ahead, reach down towards the ground. Whichever position is more comfortable for you, and whichever one gives you a more deeper stretch is the goal. After our pigeon stretch, 2 minutes on each side, we're going to go to single leg hamstring stretch for 2 minutes. So Blaine's going to go ahead and let's get that left leg forward. And now we're going to be here for 2 minutes. This is a standing single leg hamstring stretch. So what you're going to do is just make sure you feel it in the backs of your legs here. Now, if you don't feel it as much with your foot in this position, what you're going to want to do is push that foot up and flex it towards you and then go ahead and reach. There you go. That might give you a different position of where that hamstring is being stretched. So we're going to do 2 minutes on each side for the single leg hamstring stretch. And then our last stretch is sumo squat, just like we did earlier this week. So you're going to go ahead, if you have trouble getting into these positions, we already showed you a couple this week. So we're just going to have Blaine get into that sumo squat and pushing up against his legs, torso sitting up nice and tall as he can, and stretching out his adductors and his hips. Everything in here is being stretched out in your hips, which is very important. Our body's natural motion is the squat, and we don't do that enough throughout the day, so let this be your guide. Another way to get into the sumo squat is if you just stand up like this and just drop down into that squat position. 2 minutes for the sumo squat. After that, that completes your cool down. Congratulations on making it this far. We'll see you Saturday for our fun workout. Have a good day. Oh, cardio.